Hello, everyone. My name is Cornelia Benavidez, and I am a student of Victor H. Anderson, the Grand Master and founder of the fairy tradition, and his wife, Cora. And I have a long metaphysical history from my parents on both sides, as well as from a metaphysical minister in San Francisco, and I was also for 25 years with a coven called the Coven of the Crossroads. So I've been a bit around the block. So I decided at this time to start writing books before I became too old to croak, to share with you my adventures and the things that I have learned and my perspective, not because necessarily you should follow it, but to see that it can be possible, that it's possible to have these extraordinary experiences, and that there are ways to open up your heart and your mind and to a greater consciousness, a greater awareness, and to be aware of what kind of child of the universe you actually are. So I thought that I would start first with transpiration. And transpiration, storytelling, poetry and storytelling as our spiritual portals, is a series of vignettes from the time I was 4 to adulthood, where I show you specific instances that opened up my heart to understanding poetry and what I needed to keep my eyes open for. And it starts out very innocent and very humorous, and then it grows into where spirit leads me. And ultimately, the second half of the book is my poetry. And I thought that it would be good to start here because there is a poem that's called The Winter King, a Yuletide tale, but it also has a very distinct connection to Maytide as well. So I thought we would start here. The king went a-hunting on a day cool and green, for a flash of white had caught the king's gleam. He rode proud and bold in the forest dark forbidding. His horse snorted with caution, yet kept its footing. Heart leaping with hunt lust, the king spurred his steed, a white sow which soon graced his table feast. He rode hard and strong from flashing white to white. How could so large a sow be so fast and light? Then there it stood, and with what great art! For in his path stood a gleaming white hart. He raised his spear, let out a joyous cry, "Hart or sow, thou shalt be mine!" The spear found home in yonder tree. The hart disappeared with twinkling speed. The king once more took upon the chase. Deeper in the mossy woods did he race, till his frothy horse did rise high on his hooves. The king tumbled to the feet of a great white wolf. No horse, no spear, yet the king held no fear, for the wolf turned towards a large bear cave. Snow now fell on this king so brave. He struggled to rise, but then lay to rest. A white owl called his name as he slept, and gentle hands lay garlands upon his breast. Lo, what did the king behold in this divine sleep? The treasures of ages that make men weep, a golden summered land of peace, a shining silvered endless sea. A blinding flash of purest white, a star-dressed goddess graced his sight. Come, be my lover, brother, and child, thy people's king, but as priest be mine. How can this be? I must be born anew. So shall you be in my world and in yours. Her arms so tender round him held, fear, doubt, lust, all angry shadows fled. There in her arms now came a sweet cry. She kissed the babe, and he became a child. The child in turn grew to run and dance. She waved her hand, and he became a man. Now she kissed his lips and each eye. He awoke to bird song and a horse's nigh. The branches of pine that made his bed, now flower-covered scent, filled his head. Soft he rose to a new sacred quest, to make a vow upon the hallowed land, to never forget this goddess gift. For now a man, a king, and a priest the forest left. More in a minute.